can't beat me right now. I'm mentally better than niggas. Mentally. I started on you months ago. You can't beat me with a... You need a strap in. You have to be strapped in. You need 5 of them motherfuckers. You know what you said, being a rookie that you is? I ain't gonna use none of them. Check.
Hey, nah, respectfully though, I would have used one like prepared though, like respectfully though.
Nigga, even you stumbling, you still was saying shit I ain't never hear. You was
Nah, I
supposed
know
to. You was supposed to strap. You was supposed to use strapped in regardless. You better not ever let. Thank God I'm from Jersey. You better not ever let a nigga out of. Man, you gonna have to run a fade. You let an out of state nigga talk you out of that.
Nah, word. Hey yo, I'm gonna
Strip you
tap
with
in
all
with
your
y'all, but
powers.
I gotta get ready for this show, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, yo. You heard?
Hey, good luck. Be safe and get home safe.
Say no more, man.
Sir, if you know what y'all was just explaining right here, and like in the writer's terms, y'all was explaining context in a sense and content in a sense. If for most people know what that is, like the context of it says is saying like the tone, like say the tone you presented,
right?
But the content is saying like he'll grab him or she'll grab him to a point, or I'll do it. Like the context in a sense is way different than the content in a sense.
I wish somebody
two different
sit
things.
down and write about and pay attention. Like sit down all day, Cola. Like it's very different, bro. Like
it's different.
One person saying a boy walking down the block is totally different than a nigga saying the block was dark that the boy walked down. 2 total different words.
But it's also different too with the conviction. That's a big part of battle rap. If you say I spin his block, it's different because I already know what you would do previously spinning a nigga block. But if somebody else said, I'm waiting for what he do when he actually get to the block because this ain't his lane. Now, if he could do something creative once he get there, then we like, oh, fire. But once you say, or you a twerk say, I spin his block, or a hustle say, I grab this bitch, we already know what's
we on the edge of the seat. What
so
you gonna do, stab him?
Because the content, because the context of your content instead of somebody just with content and context is 2 totally different things.
That's why I be telling niggas, like, you could be real in battle rap. Like, you could be believable and not be talking about guns. Like, if I'm like, you could be believable, like, nigga, you could fight. Like, a nigga, you don't have to be a gang. You could be talking about punching a nigga in the face. And, like, you really punched a few niggas in the face. You ain't never shot nobody, but the way you say how you punch a nigga in the face, I believe it. But niggas think that, because there's so much battle rap that's happened and so many, like, niggas think it's a way to do it specifically. So everybody got the 40, everybody got the Glock. I done seen niggas lift guns that actually you can't hold like that. Like, a nigga lift a sawed-off shotgun with one hand like it's a Glock 9. You can't shoot that like that, sir.
They never hold the gun that they're saying the correct way.
Right, and no fun. I'm so crazy like that, bro. I don't care what gun I'm rapping about. I bet you I ain't never missed a hand gesture because they really been there. Just make yourself just rap about what the fuck you supposed to be rapping about. You'll get money, nigga. Nigga, talk about how that nigga ain't got no fucking money. Nigga, you trap, talk that shit. Don't come here talking about some shit that's not true. It's to eat your fastest way to lose. Especially when you going against a nigga that's really could take it there. But it is about context. To go back with what you said, Cola, it's genuinely about context, man. I talked to all of my peers about that shit, bro. That shit is about relevancy and content.
My English professor used to always say this, pause if I said, put some fat on your content.
Bro, that's
like
all I did was right,
context, bro. Like put fat on it where people can't miss it. Like it's like a piece of chicken. Like you like the chicken, but you ever ate some chicken and got that fat piece? You're like, let me tell this shit all fat or pork chop.
I'm telling you.
Like that, you gotta add some of that sometimes so people have to go through the layers of what's really going on. Because once you add that added context, that extra seasoning, it make you pay attention. Like, yeah, get around that bone.
Cola, Cola, I'm on my mama, bro. Like you asked my mom prior to me, like I jumped off the porch at 13. Prior to that, bro, all I did was write. You can ask my mama, bro. Like I will listen, math class, history class, C's, all English, anything English, straight A's. Story. I've been writing this shit since a kid, bro. Somebody being able to see what you talking about is your best friend. Paint it, believe it, like believability, bro. Paint that shit. I'm walking niggas down. I'm walking you through this. I didn't just I could have just told T-Top I walked through Carolina so much. That could have literally been a 4th bar and they still go crazy because that makes sense. I walked through Carolina so much I got Tar Heels. So leading up to that, I could have said something. I could show you how the hard feel. Jar did you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm going to walk you. By the time I got to that bar, I done told you I've been in North Carolina. You would never come to North. Like, I'm walking you to All right, he's talking about both they states. He's talking about this, but I never mentioned NC, light blue, all of normal shit that a normal nigga would think about. But once you get to the, me being smart enough with enough IQ, I know that all I need is North Carolina and Tar Heels for this to hit. And walking hills, walking tar. I don't need all the extra shit.
Mm-hmm.
But niggas, I know a lot of battle rappers though that don't rap for the. I want to win every line. I want to beat you every single line. I mean, so
yeah, that's a good point you made,
because
the nigga, I used to tell a nigga like this, like, don't get me wrong, I can spell and all that, but I told nigga, man, all that shit, you can do all that spelling, all that shit you want to. If you can't comprehend none of that shit, you defeating your purpose. You can read it, be the nigga reading out loud in class, spelling all the words good, but if you didn't comprehend none of that shit, pal, you're behind. I'm ahead.
Facts. 2 battles, bro. You got to win in the room and you got to win on camera. Niggas have not accomplished learning how to do both. When I'm writing for both. I got a couple little shits in there that you could get later, that you'll appreciate later. Couple joints in there, a bunch that's gonna be right now in this room. Because if you look like you won in the room, you won on camera usually. Hey Devon, what you doing in here, bro? What you want? I can't wait to see him. That's gonna test my pen out for real, for real. After I beat Devon, leave me alone. Y'all better not bother me after that. Dead ass.
Yeah, I just got in here with y'all.
I know some of these other niggas y'all just want me to beat just because y'all are battle fiends and battle nerds. but after I beat Daylyt, I don't want to hear shit. Y'all niggas better not say nothing to me. Don't talk to me about shit.
Cut the crap, dog. You ain't gonna beat me, bro.
What up?
Hey, Daylyt, I don't know who from Black Compass got down on you for you to block your boy, but I ain't did nothing to you.
Unblock my man, bro.
Respectfully, I ain't did nothing. It's 5 of us, so I know niggas got different opinions, but I ain't did nothing lately.
Hello, Marvelous.
Hey, you know, hey, you with the ops, you one of them, dog. They are.
Come on, Daylyt. Listen, we be split fighting over the 3 of us, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's 5 different people. It's like you with the new crew. You know, y'all got different sounds, but it all works. Daylyt.
Hey, a few of them niggas was talking crazy. I said all of them gotta go. All of them.
It ain't even, come on, player. Partner, like Lux was saying, it ain't even like that, partner, player.
Hey, Daylyt, congratulations on going platinum.
Most definitely, big dog.
I kind of feel platinum nigga block me. Okay, fuck it. Daylyt.
Hey, you good? We can talk. We can talk in the spaces. You don't need to see it.
I ain't looking anyway. That I just was like, damn, I ain't know you had me blocked. It ain't no big deal. I ain't gonna go post screenshot and post it. Daylyt got me. It ain't no big deal.
No, but I came in here like at a good time. I think going back to what Surf was saying. And this just from a warrior to warrior. That's why I appreciate Surf so much, because he entertains both worlds. He entertains the writer's world, all the slick shit, and he entertains for the room too. That's what makes him like a very like valuable nigga that I'm gonna destroy. So, but I fuck with him though.
Yo, I generally rather, because niggas think I'm crazy or, being narcissistic, obviously, when I'm talking about myself, but, I can't really use nobody else to break down, other niggas shit of like when I'm saying, and I'm just really trying to give niggas the how-tos, the whys, and the reasons we do certain shit. So when I, hear Twerk, like, come up here and verify, like, nah, for real, like, it's different when you stand in front of him, or you like, nah, he's really entertaining 2 worlds. I appreciate it way more coming from, because y'all niggas is solidified legends in this shit, you know what I mean? So when y'all come and niggas shit, like
I'm not a hater. Like I've never been a hater in battle rap ever.
Never. No funny shit. I never see your blogs coming. Like you always text me. We always had each other number. You text me, that one was crazy, but you'll jump like, and that's the thing that these other niggas won't do. And you're one of the people that genuinely, no cap, not even because you're here. You one of the people that started making me show more love and like this Midnight Madness and me being so open to it, because like you can check the files. Every time I wig out on somebody, Daylyt gets on his platform that he doesn't have to promote anybody besides Daylyt and say, yo, Surf is an alien. Surf is one of them. I'm a Sue Surf fan. If Daylyt is telling me he's a Sue Surf fan, it ain't a nigga walking around here that don't understand battle rap that could tell me I'm not crazy.
No, it's fact. I'm honestly, bro, like I'm about seeing niggas be the best of themselves, especially the time that we in now. Like you got to think like I was vouching for you before
The run.
your
For the
run.
run.
Like
But
like
that's because
like
you
you got,
understand the
yeah.
bars, you understand the content and the context.
Like I'm gonna keep it bean. I'm gonna keep it all the way 3,000 with you. Have you not had flipped up in the Lux battle? You would have got Lux out of here.
We talk about that all the time, but that's a
Keep it
conversation that
bean.
I can't have because I'm me.
Yeah, but I was vouching for you then, and like I said, I'm one of the few people that I don't have a hater bone in my body, so I'm not. And I think it's because I'm so confident in my own self that I don't fear giving credit. The nigga
Right.
nice, the nigga nice. That's it, and that's all. Like, and I most definitely feel you one of the people that do everything around the board. Like you could jump from room to room, you could jump big stage, you could jump small room, you could jump in that you could like right now if you went and did a Born Legacy, like you could get crazy, then you could jump right to Gnome the next couple of
Right.
months. Like you could do that. A lot of niggas
All
can't do
that
that.
shit all that shit is like that shit is battle rap narrative. You know, like the culture feeds off narrative. So that like they create the narrative like, oh well, Surf is a big stage, but blah blah blah. Of course you're supposed to say that because that's where he flourishes at. But no, like Surf is crazy, regardless of the room. He knows how to do it. Like it's niggas that you could give a nigga a contract, like literally the same contract, but one's for a big room and one's for a small room, and their material will be the same regardless. You don't know the game, buddy. You don't know the game.
That's very true.
You don't know the game. It's two total different worlds, bro. When I'm walking on that stage, as much people think I'm walking up to people, like I tell niggas all the time, I'm counting cameras. I'm looking at faces. I'm seeing where my fans at. I'm looking at the glare in some people's eyes. I'm looking at the certain people in the crowd that's looking at me and fan all like, okay, I need to talk to them a little more. Let me get this side. Right. Let me get this side route up. I'm like,
Do you think
go ahead.
that comes from us doing music? Because you gotta do that when you rapping.
Right. It might
Like, do you think
be
that comes from
music.
that?
I did a lot of shows, but I'm saying I battle a lot. Like I've mastered the stage. Like I be telling, when I'm talking to my friends and shit, like and my peers, I'm like, yo, dog, pay attention. I call it motion and movement. I'm gonna put that in my battle rap dictionary too. A lot of battle rappers, there's a few words that we could talk about. I'm glad that you and Marv here. A lot of battle rappers don't have motion to movement. And when I say that, what makes you just a rapper is when you're rapping, but your body count doesn't match your rapping.
That's fact.
With me, when I say homies, I'm looking at the homies. When I say smack, smack. When I say count the ticket rate, I'm counting all three. I lift up. I don't miss a gun. I don't miss a movement. I don't miss my movements match my bars. A lot of these niggas don't have motion to and don't.
I think a lot of that comes from most niggas not being actual rappers. Like most niggas come from text battling and shit now,
right?
Or watching it on YouTube, and
right.
Unfortunately, that's not like you got to get some on the job training for shit like that. Like
right.
in order to see some shit like that.
Like remember when the PG step came out? Like when I was a little shit, like when everybody was like rapping with their hands in front of like almost like pointing a finger while rapping. I'm just looking at them like these are all the guys that are fans of battle rap that can't really rap. They're doing what they think it is. You know what I mean? Like for sure, there's a lot of stuff in this game that people don't understand. Like,
you know what? Look, let me ask a question. For the people up here that I know who rap on beats, like you and Hustle, Daylyt and Shayna, would y'all ever do something like a what's the shit like Verbal Warzone or a MC War type shit? Would you ever do?
I will for sure
do on beat battle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, it's so easy.
I've been wanting to do that. I can't front. I've been contact for that.
Nigga, I got you. Nigga, I did MC War. And it was the easiest shit in the world. It was the easiest shit in the world.
Yeah, I was about to like, no funny shit. Like, I can't even think of them. Like, imagine a nigga telling me to go remember 3 verses and go rap. Like, I just can't imagine. Like, I would really have to Marv one somebody. So, somebody that got different pockets and different, like, you know what I mean, that could talk about something different. Because I just can't imagine a nigga having 3 better verses. Like, that sounds
That's a real thing. And that's a real thing. Not even being cocky or arrogant. It's a real thing.
What's a real thing?
Like in that space, if you're a person who does really well on beats, when that's brought to you, you have to talk yourself out of being too confident, too arrogant. Like I would be
excited for that.
I really had to do that. Like, on beat, I'm Gucci. I don't have to do nothing extra. Like you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like you still got to prepare.
Yo, going back into like the you know the motion of word movement or whatever your phrase you got
Right.
for it. Now I took a lot of that into consideration when me and Rock was gearing up, when I was gearing up for Rock. So like after I was done, locked in all my bars, I'm like, all right, boom. I know when I get in this pocket, I gotta sway back and forth to look like I'm dancing. So
Bro, he was
a
wilding.
lot
Oh
of the
my
rock shit,
God.
it was a lot of choreography that I was doing outside of battle rap. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I was watching ballet. I was watching all type of like background dancers and all type of shit, just learning how to make my body flow
Hey, Dave.
with what I'm saying.
Dave,
Yo,
let me ask you a question, if I may. In that battle, did you consciously make the decision that was going to be a close quarters kind of performance? Because you had all the space in the world, and I've seen you battle in other places where you've had space and you kept so much space between you and your opponent. Did you make the conscious decision for that to be like, I'm going to be right here? Like, do you think it made your material like because it gives off the impression like, oh shit, he's actually trying, he cares because he's so close, he's yada yada yada? Was that a conscious decision?
I'm gonna break it all the way down to you, just from the top to the bottom. All right, like a week before, we still ain't know how we was gonna battle. Nobody knew. Like, you know,
Facts.
Beasley saying we gonna have to battle 6 feet apart. I ain't gonna lie, Punch called in and was like, nigga, if y'all gotta battle 6 feet apart, battle cancel. Cause I don't want you battling like that. So it was a lot of things coming into the battle that we just genuinely didn't know what was gonna happen until we really didn't know what was really gonna happen until we was mic'd up walking to the stage.
Okay.
So I ain't gonna lie. I knew like, okay, I'm a kind of like dance around the room and just kind of just free flow with my body. But when I was outside getting mic'd up and Rock walked by me with the drac, like a drac, you gotta think, I'm around the corner, right? And I'm chilling. I'm getting mic'd up, and then I hear a nigga say, Daylyt. I looked to the side and seen a whole vampire, my nigga. I said, no. I have to kill this nigga. This nigga, like at that moment when I seen Rock, I knew he wasn't in human form. I said, no, I'm about to fight a demon. Like I gotta apply pressure. So I made that decision when I seen Rock right outside. So I said, no, I gotta get up close, and I gotta make them feel like I really, really, like I want to stick this stake deep in this nigga heart this battle for sure. But if you really pay attention to the Rock battle, like my first round was still kind of like shaky because I was still filling out the room. I didn't really get comfortable until the second round.
I never got comfortable in that bitch. Nah, but no, like watching you, like with him on piggybacking on his question is like, with you choosing to be that close, like it gives off the impression of I'm on your ass.
It
I'm
takes
on
away.
your
It takes.
ass.
Yeah, I would think that it would take away like some of the things that you guys are talking about as far as like performances and playing to cameras. It gives the impression like, nah, I'm not here to do any of that. Like I'm literally here to rap, and I think it definitely like affected the look of the performance. You know what I'm saying?
That's demonic. He looks he looks demonic.
Yeah, that's why I asked, was it a conscious decision, or was it just second nature?
I ain't gonna lie, like even when I first walked out, and like I'm like, yo, I don't even know if they could, cause you know I do filming and camera shit, so I'm like, yo, it's the top light. I don't even think they see my eyes. Like, nigga, I probably look like a complete shadow right now.
You did. You look like Noob Saibot, bro. It all was a part of it. Like it all was, and I don't think that right now, like, you know, it's still battle rap to some people, you know, and I use the bunny ears with both hands, but I really don't think people is paying attention to the point how much is like the literal word, bro. This is performing art now. So what you wear and has to be cohesive with what you talking about. What you know what I mean? Like if you going for a dark vibe on your battle, but you got a fucking Dior sweatshirt on, a Dior all printed Dior, it does not match what you going with. You know what I mean? Or if you got plug talk on, but you got a fucking, you know what I mean? Like it just like people don't understand how much this is a show more than it's just like people like, for example, when I battled Calico, right? I didn't give Calico. I wore a hoodie specifically because I genuinely felt like I could beat Calico without the image of grandson, or whatever this grandson thing is. On top of that, I'm like, if I don't do grandson right here, whatever time frame I got before my next battle, it brings back the more of, oh, here comes grandson. I'm thinking 2-3 battles down the line already. You get what I'm saying? Like, so people are not really, the battlers is not really thinking of, like, and Daylyt said it earlier about basically like the off stage part of it. It's so much you have to think about off stage that affects the on stage. It's a fact.
Even like right now, right? Like the culture have this idea. If Surf show up in some sweats in the t-shirts, he not here to play with you
at all. And that's all literally, that's me working off the stage. That's me saying, okay, cool. I know that, all right, I'm locked in, white t-shirt, blah, blah, blah. I said that. I made that. You know what I mean? It's fine. Like, you know, you gotta, like, it's no different than a gray hoodie Lux. And Lux put a gray hoodie on. Like, you know, these niggas is building powers for themselves and then kind of clipping themselves by the balls by not using them. Or not being smart enough to understand them.
Lux psychotic for not using the gray hoodie on Geechee. He's psychotic. Like he crazy.
Impossible. Like no funny
shit. Drake card. You crazy.
Lux is on my Mount Rushmore. When Lux didn't put that gray hoodie on, I literally started to question his, like, you know, we always talk about the big stage compared to the small rooms and compared to the corners, and how I always say the URL era professionalized battle rap. When I realized that Lux didn't put that gray hoodie on, I said, wow, he doesn't understand battle rap in today's time.
Yeah, he did a pump fake and they went ballistic.
Yep.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Everything Lux said would have been fire just with the hoodie on.
Bro, like I like because I play the game so much. I'm watching. You know, you watching the fight, but you watching it like a player. It's like tennis, and it's just small stuff like me. Like, again, I call it battle IQ on stage. Geechee look up and say to his homie, "Hey man, shut the fuck up before we beat your ass in here." Like, for me, fast enough knowing that Geechee's a humble, solid, real nigga, and it ain't gonna go that far. I'm right back, nigga. You ain't doing shit. Shut up.
ASAP.
IQ, it's a game.
ASAP.
It's a game. And when I seen Lux in that position, I'm like, damn, big bro might not know. Like, he understands battle rap. Like, I'm talking about bar for bar, he's better than all you niggas, all us niggas. You know what I mean? Like, we're not talking about
all y'all niggas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not talking about the lines, but I'm talking about understanding the show, the cameras. Like, I look at how much Lux don't look at the cameras, how much he don't change his movements and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, he don't get the game today. I genuinely think Lux could lose to a lot of us. And not necessarily about bars, but just because we know how to control a room and a stage at 3,000. When you think about it, though, it's nice. That's not what Lux came up on. It's 20, 30 niggas on the corner. Lux has about 4 or 5 stage battles, and some of them RB stages wasn't like crazy big. So how often has Lux really had to battle in front of 2,500 motherfuckers?
He don't fully understand those things. Like even in this era, like you said, that might not have been a verse rebuttal, but just a reply to Geechee saying that, right? It helped. It's like a block.
In between,
it's a block. Like,
you're not talking through his rounds or nothing. Like, bro, like, listen, like, that's why I laughed. You know, I'm laughing the whole time Danny is battling, because I'm watching him. Like, even Danny, for him to be so much older in the game, I'm still watching him pay attention and learn the game. Don't look so startled. That wasn't freestyled. One day while he was writing, he said, yo, I know Surf's gonna be right there behind him when I get my chance. When one of these bars hit, because that's not something you have to think about or put in a specific line. At some point, I'm going to tell Surf, don't look so startled. It's battle rap IQ, dog. It's battle rap IQ. A lot of people don't have it.
I most definitely know Lux has a like rapper IQ, and Lux is smart as a motherfucker outside of that space. But I think in that scenario, I kind of like just watching him and Geechee. I'm like, let that had been A Ward or one of them niggas in that moment. That, you get what I'm saying? A Ward would have flipped that whole setup. Like Nigga, so nigga, you gonna tell my man to shut up and something, and I won't let up, and yada yada. It would have been a whole fight back.
It would have been a whole different type of, and it doesn't. The best part about this conversation, it does not take away from Lux's capability and what he does and his skill, because it's like, listen, put a professional boxer in a UFC ring. It's just a different fight.
Fact.
I could kick you in your leg. I could kick you in your shin. I could knee you. I could elbow you. You're worried about different things now. That battle rap stage is just like that. That's why some niggas flourish, bro. It's not a reason that Hitman, it's not by mistake that Hitman is the all-time best first round nigga ever. He gets it.
Yeah, he get it. He know off the gate. Let's shake.
He gets it. Hitman didn't do that shit with his little brother once and then say, oh, that was dope. Let me think of something new to do.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga said, show out, we got a battle.
Show
Battle again.
Show Out is more famous than some battle rappers, all because his brother's smart enough to implement the logic in the game. It's not, come on, bro. Hitman's better. Like, we all are comfortable with saying Hitman isn't the craziest, craftiest pen in the world. He's a showman. And that's a big part of the game. So where somebody like Lux would flourish with bars, he doesn't flourish with the showmanship.
But the cold part about it is this era discredits Hitman's pen because they came in it so late when Hitman was already a big stage nigga. Hitman pretty damn crafty.
Yep.
He's very crafty, and he's crafty enough to know, like, all right, so like just in the terms of music, like, you know, speaking with Kendrick Lamar and them, Kendrick Lamar is also a nigga that's crazy crafty, but he knew I gotta use my lyrical ability to write the non-lyrical shit. Right. Bitch don't kill my vibes and all those shits so they can go. Right. So Hitman is skilled enough to write the easier shit. Like let's be honest, nigga, you gotta be super crafty to write nigga Cat in the Hat.
Facts.
Nigga, that's 3-letter word, four word nigga sentences. But you had to be crafty to even think about the simple
when you
shit.
You think about it, Holla's not no triple entendre type nigga. He's not gonna give you a triple. He's not, but he's gonna he's barely not even going for doubles.
He's effective though. He's very effective.
Man, he's the most effective.
He's very effective.
Man, it's so many different stats. That's like, this shit is about understanding yourself, understanding this game, understanding your opponent. Like, I'm watching niggas battle niggas and not take the right angles. I'm like, bro, you're letting him live. You're losing because you're not attacking his weakness. You're not attacking certain points. You're not, you know what I mean? Like the nigga like going into Twerk's battle, I'm like, bro, he's a heavy puncher. I'm gonna pull up with heavy punches plus the extras. I'm actually gonna focus on the extras more, the stuff that he can't do. That's what's gonna separate us. I know he's gonna have haymakers, so I'm gonna have those. So now when somebody have to judge it, they're not judging it about the haymakers. Now, okay, haymakers cancel out. Now, what about the pockets? What about the cadences? What about the, you know what I mean? It's a thinking man's game, man. This shit is chess. But this is only a conversation I can have with guys like, you know, guys like you. You know. Hey, Devon.
Hey. But yeah, no. It's most definitely. It's crazy because I tell people this, right? I was talking to a few people about, you know, because everybody on our side of the world, aka the West Coast and the hood, in the street, that's all. Like, I don't give a fuck about Lux no more. They just like, nigga, Daylyt start. When you battle, start. So, you know, a few of the homies were having a debate, and I'm like, what Surf did was he did one of the smartest chess moves on earth. Like, after Lux, he ain't jumped right back in there. That nigga said, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna stay right in the spotlight. Like, I'm actually on every card. Like, niggas don't know this. This nigga Surf is on every card. He's the announcer. He's literally headlining every card, like, without battling. So the nigga headlined every card. Like, he critiquing niggas about slipping up. Like, a nigga didn't just slip up last battle, but nigga like, yeah, the nigga slipped, so I can't rock with. And I'm like, yo, he's like destroying the niggas' minds, right? So, Surf, boom, he stay in the spotlight. He keep his stock high by not disappearing after the loss. But all that time, I could tell he was powering up. So when he finally came back, I said, oh, he found the juice. He found the Dragon Balls. He got him. And he's running two niggas.
Bro, I just needed no funny shit. I genuinely needed, like, like genuinely shit was changing. Like, I don't make excuses. Cool. I'm all in the space that said I lost the Lux and 40. Like, I'm tired. The COVID shit, you don't know what's going on. I'm streaming caffeine new, nigga, Call of Duty new. Like, and I gassed out. Then I tried to like make up for Lux with the 40 shit, not even paying attention, which wasn't smart of me, because it wouldn't matter who I battled that next battle. I was gonna lose because they were so mad that I lost to, you know what I'm saying, that I lost to Lux. So I don't think I would have won that next battle regardless anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I sat down, I'm like, let me go analyze. And I learned so much being a fan of that shit and watching niggas and hoping niggas win and seeing niggas mess up and shit. I'm like, oh, this how they feel when I'm not finishing or not doing this. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Like, that's literally all it was. That's literally all it was. Okay.
Nah, sometimes, and even for me, bro. Like when I was doing, let's say pre my sit down before Rock, because I sit down for 3 years.
Right.
But pre sit down before Rock, I'm doing all the wild shit, and I was enjoying it. Like I'm like, yo, I just did an antic, nigga. This shit went viral. I did this. I was enjoying negative publicity. I was stuck in the loophole of negative publicity.
Right.
But when I sat down in that 3 years, and like I got to watch the game, I got to watch how certain fans were like, yo, Day, man, I just love when you were serious. And like that 3 years made me go, I gotta get back in there and take this.
It's crazy to hear you say that. And that's really that was like my problem. Is like a nigga realistically is in the headlines so much that negative or positive light, it don't matter to me. I kind of lost sight of winning. Like, think about it. Even when Lux beat me, they talked more about Surf not being prepared than they talked about Lux beating me. Facts. You know what I mean? Like, normally if Surf loses, it's more of headlines of Surf loss than it is that a nigga beat Surf. So in reality, I could sit back and be like, I'm in the headlines all the time anyway, win, lose, or draw. So you get kind of comfortable and lost in that. So when I sat down as a fan and an analyst, and I'm watching it now, my job is to watch these fucking battles. So I'm getting invested emotionally into them and shit. I'm like, oh, this how a fan feel? And it was that simple. It just cut a switch on. Like, okay, all right. I had to be a fan. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me just completely finish. When I'm focused, nobody's beating me when I decide to rap 3 rounds and want to win. Hey, Devon.
I will, but look, all right. But all right, so boom. And I say this because I know when we don't prep, we don't really be giving.
Can I ask you a question before you get into that?
Yep, go ahead.
I'm a tough task for niggas at this very moment. Let's not act. I mean, like, just at this very moment. If some people want to say that, right? What if this Sue Sharp asking you, so you can answer to me? It's not Surf. You're not giving up your shit. What do you do different to like neutralize what Sue Surf is like comfortable in right now? Heavy haymakers.
This third person shit is hilarious. I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy.
You know what I mean? The haymakers, the pockets, the AMG mode. Like, how do you neutralize that?
I have a vaccination for all that. I have a good vaccination for all that. And
fire.
When we do meet,
right.
You got AMG mode, and then you got something after that.
Is something after AMG mode? Is a Brad?
You will be introduced to something way after. It's like an AMG Bugatti or some shit. Like, it's some other shit.
So you know what it is? Like, yo, I'm like, bro, I get pretty scary when I'm scared, bro.
And no, but look,
that
this is the thing. No,
that should be scary.
No, look, I'm gonna say some shit that the culture probably never heard, right? So you know how like niggas normally be another them because they be scared of me?
Right.
I fear you in a way that I know I gotta go to another level. So that should be scary for you too.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like, that's why.
So what? We just gonna be some scared niggas that go to another level?
Right. That's what I'm like. Twerk ended up like that because like Twerk don't understand. That's actually a respect to his pen. Like, I'm like, yo, Twerk could really go in there and like you know what I mean, break me off. Pause. Like, if he really like, I'm watching Twerk versus Rock. You know, I'm a Super Saiyan. I'm just taking his in it. You know the little eye thing. Just count his power level. I'm like, yo, he can really get crazy in here. But that kind of made me want to fight. So I knew what I had to do. I knew I had to slow it down and then get into certain pockets with twerk. With you, it's almost like you stay in that pocket, which makes me now feel like I have to be in like, you know, there's like AMG 5.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you my game plan for you.
I'm listening.
I plan on beating you 6-0, so it could be a real neighborhood 6-0. And I plan on beating you in the blog. I got a whole round for you in the face-off. A whole round. I got a clip for you in the face-off.
So in the face-off, could we do like 2 minutes in the face-off?
We could run around in the face-off.
Style round, like a
just sitting on the table, nigga. Whatever we do, I got a round for you to face off.
Right.
And you know, R3 on stage, and then nigga one more after the battle.
Woo. I'm just like, you know, I'm a thinker. Like, and I try to like foresee stuff. Like, I like to be 3, 4, 5 months ahead of myself. And I'm just trying to like figure out, like, even when I watch you versus Rock, which is one of my favorite battles still at this very moment, it's like, the tricky part is always, right, I feel like everybody that I'm battling, it's like we always know what they're going to do when they come into bat. Like, it's like, you don't know what they're going to say specifically, but once they say it, it's like, and I feel like you're one of them people, like, they know that you're going to pull up and surface and the surface for surfer. Like, they know that. But with me, it's like, what the fuck is Surf about to do?
No, look, this the thing, Surf, and this may be something you can vouch for. I have never been the same in not one battle ever. Ever. I like me. I never been the type of nigga that be like, hey, that work. I'ma just keep doing it. Like, I try to level up again every time. So me, I always do what they don't ever think I'ma do. A lot of people think I'ma be surfing and waving and all. No. Got something else. Something else. And remind you, I'm done. I'm done with all three. So I'm just waiting on, you know, when you ready. When
I don't like that.
When you're done fighting with all the humans and all the regular little niggas, just, you know, say, okay, Beasley, I'm ready now. But I'm done. I'm already done.
See, I don't like that. I mean, at least you honest here in the public spaces. Like, you know, that's going to hit somebody's blog that Daylyt is done and prepped and ready for surf. So you saying that on here kind of put me in a, you know, low bit of a pickle.
No, but ain't no rush. Look, you know how we do.
No rush.
I meant to tell you too. I was going to tell you. I was talking to our team about this shit, and they was like, "Yo, we should start really getting PR team. Just to start, you know, putting it out
for sure. I think we need this. We need to start getting this together. So I'm just glad that I'm a formidable win for a nigga like you. Like for Daylyt to come down from fucking outer space, because you clearly don't live here. For Daylyt to come down from outer space and feel like, you know, that's like Frieza coming down and feeling like he gotta fuck with Goku. Like,
yo, look,
thanks, man.
I love battle rap, bro, and I love it. This is the first time in my career that I've been in the position where I could be picky, and you know, I ain't never really been up here. It feel kind of crazy in this hot air balloon. It feel crazy. So now I'm like,
I live up here.
I kind of like when you look at the new Dragon Ball Z and they fighting a little circle thing. The nigga just be like, hey, who the strongest? And I only want who they consider the strongest. That's it.
Who determines who's the strongest?
The culture.
Do you determine who's the strongest, or the culture does?
Like if I make a Twitter post, right?
I think it's a little bit of both.
I made a Twitter poll, and I'm like, yo, who do y'all want to see next? You know, me versus Surf, me versus K-Shine, and me versus Loaded Lux. And nigga, it was 69% Surf. It was like 2,000 some votes, 69% Surf.
I think it's like when it comes, like, for me picking battles, it's like, you know, like I said, like that little energy thing that they have on Dragon Ball Z. And so it's like a little bit, it's like 30% the culture, and the other 70% is like my strength meter. Like when Twerk is the reason I battle Twerk. Like I'm sitting there calculating his shit. Like I wish it could be, you know what I mean? Like he's battling Rock. I'm like, whoa, this nigga power's off the Richter scale. What the fuck is this? I need it. I need in. Period. That's why I gotta see Easy. That's why I gotta see Chess. Like I need in. You know what I mean? Daylyt, I need in. Like I don't know, these other niggas be chasing niggas that, like, no funny shit. Like the numbers don't even start moving on my little glass thing. Like it's like peon. And that's why I be talking to niggas like that, because niggas think it's arrogance and the views and all that. Like, no, you niggas is really like butt ass cheeks. I will really break the top of the roof in here on you. And niggas don't get it until they stand in front of it. Like some of these niggas are really like regular when you gotta stand in front of this shit I did with Twerk. That's Twerk, the New Jersey Twerk, the Calico from Detroit, the John the Don. Like these not regular niggas that wanna be battle. These are pros. Pros, bro. Like this shit a different fight. Hey, Devon.
Nah. I dig. Look, I dig it. Look, I'm just saying. You know, like I like. All right, so just put it like this. Remember when Lux came off the Young Miles battle and Lux chilled for a minute, but when he came back, it was all speculations. He did the press conference. Who y'all want me to battle? You know, the streets was calling Iron Solomon. The streets was calling XYZ, and Kyle just happened to beat the NY Bully, and he was at the top of the list.
Right.
And it's kind of like that. Like, you know, the culture is holding me at this kind of like God level right now. And I'm going to play to it to the point to where I'm like, I only want to.
So if that's what you're going for, if you're going into playing into the God level and like I'm not the guy to not try to look human against.
No. Look.
I humanize people.
Look, my question for both of y'all would be, when was the turning point? Do you was there a specific turning point where it was kind of like, or you guys felt it was like, oh, I'm on cruise control, I can do no wrong in the culture? A lot of people don't have that liberty. You know what I'm saying?
Marv, I'll answer that. That was all the times we was in Charlie Clip's room with no second and third round.
You talking wild. You talking a little too much, nigga.
That shit, I'm not gonna lie, it been like that for me. No funny shit. Like, you know, I ain't really get to pop in my shit like until like after coming home from jail. But like it's just small stuff. Like it wasn't nothing specific. It's like, nigga, you like look at the math. Like after I like prior to me losing to Charlie, like Sue Surf was a show. We booked Surf, we getting a show. So I already was feeling like, oh, they fuck with me. They know I like booking wise, I bring a movie every time. And then I lost the Clips. And once I lost the Clips, I came home and got they, you know what I mean? Them niggas was still throwing me, you know, even now, like a nigga drop Lux and get main evented right to 40. You start getting a nonchalance. Like it's footage of me giving Nitty 2 rounds, pause, and Smack coming in the back like, that was a movie out there. That's all I need. So you know what I mean? So at the same time, it's like you be getting a little, you know, like it's the culture fault a smidge too. To where it's like a nigga could do no wrong. Because again, like if you in some of these rooms, like as a fan watching it, you go, oh, he didn't have a third. Like if you're in these rooms, these are 2 of the best rounds in this room tonight. Still, like niggas is leaving. I'm just facts. Niggas is leaving out of T-Top and Nitty battles satisfied. Like I'm slapping high fives like I had 3 rounds, which, you know, it comes back to bite you in the ass in the grand scheme of things because, nigga, you ain't got 3 rounds. But, yeah, like you get comfortable. Like a nigga I really start like, man, these niggas can't beat me with 2. And I really just start slowing down on the whole energy and, you know what I mean? Like once you start feeling, and I'm that type of nigga. If I feel like I could beat you, sometimes I act like it. But lately I just been like, oh, we battling? Like as soon as the contract comes, it's like I'll start. Beasley called me like, yeah, I'm gonna have some bread for you next week. I'm gonna start when he say I'm gonna have some bread for you next week. That's the energy I'm in now. You know what I mean? With niggas like all these, like the mini Daylyt, like B-Dot and all of them. I will beat the shit out of B-Dot. Beat all types of shit out of B-Dot.
Talk your shit.
I'm being dead on. Like you're like no funny shit. You're like let's say if you and B-Dot was the same person, but this was sports, you're B-Dot freshman year playing varsity, and no, B-Dot is you freshman year, and you're you senior year. You know how much experience you get in the game by the 4th year? B-Dot is a boy. I'm gonna make so much.
I see what you're doing. Talk your promo shit.
I'm being honest, no, because you got to see other niggas before. Like, no, listen, I'm not even being funny. Daylyt, we talk. I would tell you the same shit when we get off of spaces and we talking in real life time. B-Dot is a boy in real life battle rap stage time. It's no way I'm gonna make a mockery out of that Sharif shit while still punching you really hard, while still giving you all these different pockets and shit. He don't do enough. He does not. If this was an Easter basket, you got 1 color egg, bro. Ain't no chocolate, ain't no kisses in this motherfucker, no nothing. Where the little duckies at that nobody eat? The yellow shits that you just... He don't got a whole basket full of shit. I don't want no fucking basket with just one red eggs in it. Like, we know what B-Dot gonna say to Surf. You ain't supposed to be Crip. You could have did this. You getting shot when you could have been. What the fuck does Surf have to say to B-Dot about that, though? A lot of niggas that battle me, you're pulling up with knowing what the fuck we gonna say to you already. That's why I look so flat compared to, we don't know what the fuck Surf about to talk about. B-Dot is a boy. A boy. If they don't put us in an empty caffeine room to whereas, like, and that's the fucked up part about battle rap with these narratives, because battle rap has created different type of narratives. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's so funny because if you're on a stage, I don't care about your words. But if you're in a small room, the words you say matter. It's the dumbest shit ever.
How much of that do the battlers play into that, though? How much do the battlers play into that?
The battles playing, yeah, because the battles playing into it too with all the tweets. Come into a small room and come into it. No, what you say is what you say, period. But they really trick people into, like, I could go in a small room and it's like, I got to use 8-syllable words in a small room, but on stage I need 4-syllable words. They tricked people into thinking that. That's why a nigga like B-Dot could get you in a small room, and as long as he used 600 words in a round and you only use 300, you win. You can't hide behind that shit on a big stage. You have to actually still be good. Niggas ain't good. They're playing into certain narratives. The narrative right now, the same whole narrative they try to give other people. Why don't they put it on? Why don't they shun B-Dot like that? You're playing into the small room. This is the world of the rapper's narrative. So you could do all the shit that you like to do.
All right, so my question for you, sir, right? Because I know you talking crazy, and I fuck with it. Beat our home team, so I'm gonna stand up for my nigga regardless.
As you should, West Coast, you know.
Try you, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But look, sir. I just want to tell you this, and this is just me being a man that I want to see everybody win. Are you watching like this Omicron and this COVID shit? You better keep your eyes on it, because shit might shut back down, boy. You might be in that empty room, boy.
As long as you know that's where he would have to see me at. And that's for him to have a fighting chance, though, because, again, we've seen Surfing T and Surfing Reed and Surfing, like, it still gets surgical in places, like you said earlier. Like, that's still, like, no. I've been actually waiting to get back in a small room just because of me and Lux. So technically, I owe somebody an ass whooping. Technically, if we talk about Surf having to be in a small room. So, like, no, listen, Daylyt versus Surf, I have a full fight on my hands. Facts. I'm at a point in my career where I have no problem calling my fights fair. I told John, I'm going to 30 you. I told Calico, tomorrow I'm going to beat you. I told Twerk, I'm going to teach you something. Twerk came in here, just jumped on live and said, yo, I learned a lot, bro. I'm not going to lie. You told me you was going to teach me. I would have no problem saying it. B-Dot does nothing with Surf. Nothing with Surf. I hear his rounds in my head already. Like, I can hear my mama in the hospital room looking at me while I'm shot, and I heard her feelings. Like, you hurting your mother more than you hurting. You're trying to satisfy your homies, but not your mama. I hear all that. Bro, it's 2023 in my head right now. B-Dot lost. I battled Daylyt already. It was a 2-1 debatable, and Midnight Madness is crazy. He's too slow for me. Honestly.
It's very interesting.
I like that.
And he's amazing. He's amazing. He's one of the better. He's beating on these niggas. But that's because these niggas is in real time. They're in, like, the day that they're in is the day that they're in. So he's talking to niggas real life. He can't talk to me like that. I made it out. Hey, Dot. You can't talk to me like that.
Hey, man, where my man B-Dot at, dog?
Right there. Like anywhere else. I say motherfuckers' name and they appear. I summon them. Hey, Dot. That's what I mean about the heavens. They like I could say a nigga name and he poof. You have to, like, you imagine God calling you and you not. When God calls, you have to end. You actually don't have a choice. When God calls your name, that's it. Yeah, every time I've said Dot name for the last week, he's appeared. Imagine Dot not pulling up and I say his name. He's lost this battle already.
Hey,
but we do want to see what he has to say the day we battle.
Hey man, fuck
Look, the
that.
nigga,
Hey,
gets
I
the
got
best.
B dot.
He does the
I
best
got B dot
shooting.
2-1 clear, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Talk your West Coast shit. Either your unmute button don't work or you still at work, nigga. Unmute yourself.
Still at work.
Oh, well, he must still be at work. Yeah, ain't nobody. I tell you, ain't nobody. Listen, there's no nigga that listen. He talk too much black power shit to work for any white man. I don't give a fuck if it's Walgreens, Walmart, Target, Aleve, Google, iTunes, anything. Any white-owned company he worked for, that's around, he lost already. Fuck out of here, Sharif.
Yo, me, Daylyt, and B Dot got a black power track and it's fire. So don't
Talk
sleep
Why
that.
y'all
on the
couldn't do a
black
regular
power
street
track.
track? Because
Talk
B
that
Dot was
black
on it.
power shit.
Nah, I mean, you know, we could do it anything, but you know,
No,
we wanted to go that
I'm
route.
asking why y'all couldn't, because I've heard tough shit from you. I'm saying why y'all couldn't do like a street track, because B Dot was on it? Was it like against his
No,
like,
nah, I wouldn't.
oh,
It's my song, and that was the
oh,
thing
all
that I
right.
wanted. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
facts.
so you wanted a black power song and you thought
Yeah, that
B
record.
Dot first.
That record is crazy though. When you
It
dropping
Respectfully.
it,
definitely is.
Power to the people.
It definitely is.
when you
Shout out to
dropping it.
y'all. It should be coming probably. I want to say it's one of the singles for my next tape, not this one, but the next joint. So it's coming soon, April, May.
Talk
Type
that.
shit.
Talk that
Hey, B Dot.
preparation shit. Talk that double album preparation shit.
Oh, you already know, bro. We be going crazy this year.
Hey, B
Facts.
Dot. Oh, all right. What's up, Devon? Back to the God talk. Anywho.
Oh yo, no. What I was saying before you went in your B dot promotional loophole.
I
I was
promise,
saying
Daylyt. I
no.
swear to God, look, bro. We talk. Would you tell these people we have a real relationship so they can
Nah,
stop?
that's facts. That's facts.
I
We do.
swear to God on
That's
my
small.
child, this is not for promo. I don't have to battle B Dot at all. He's no. This ain't for promo. I ain't got no battle, but it's no contract my way. It's no nothing. It's
Why
nothing.
they ain't send the contract yet, man?
You said why what?
Why they ain't send the contract?
Because I don't even know when I'm battling yet. Honestly, I huddled up with the team, and I don't know when I'm battling yet. I think I might need to see chess in the first quarter before I see myself. So that's certain things that I can hang over URL to make sure my team eat. Like, yo, I'm not battling again until y'all run chess one or something like that. You feel me? I use myself pause like that for, to make my team money and stuff. Not necessarily battling you per se, but I just
All right,
make sure
so me and you, do
everybody's
all
straight
this.
before myself.
I feel it. So me and you do all this just for me to wait.
In reality, everybody waits. You lucky you ain't John. He waited 10 years. You should be happy that I'm fucking talking to you now, period, because you having a couple good COVID performances. I won't make you wait 10 years, though, I promise.
Nah, I'll probably be straight in a couple months, bro. So you should run it now.
Be straight. Be for, like, the modest shit is that nobody ducks surf battle. When surf's ready, everybody, man.
No, honestly, I'm not even a
I'll
battle
wake you up
rapper like
out your
y'all.
sleep, 3 in
No,
the
I'm not
morning.
even. No, honestly, bro. Like, no cap. Because I can't do this. The last shit I did with you, that was for that day. I ain't finna do all that with you no more. So
Yeah,
I'm just telling
no,
you.
we're not going. No,
Yeah. Like, man
actually,
to man.
this was
Yeah.
Daylyt. We
All
won't
right,
do
look,
this every day at all.
look. Hey, time out, referee. Hey,
We won't do this every day at
keep it.
all.
It's
We would
late.
never.
Let's keep it good. All right, so look, let's go back. Let's pivot into another scenario. Going back to what we was talking about before that rant. Do you think, and this is in a time of, let's say, non-preparation Daylyt or anti-Daylyt or 2-round surf, right? Do you think we fell victim to our own fan base, like you were saying, agreeing that those 2 rounds was good enough? So we just settled with, well, nigga, I could get off in the first,
So, all
I
right.
could
Good night,
half-ass in the third, nigga, and I
I'll
could
let you.
squeeze this
Oh, all right.
second out, and I'm good.
Oh, all right. Have a good night. Nigga, crazy. Yo, get your fucking minions, Daylyt. Your fucking West Coast buddies, Lil Daylyt. Shout out to you and Lux, yo. Y'all really started a lane for these niggas to really think that 900 words inside a round means something. Like, y'all really, yo, I like what y'all did for the culture, dead ass.
Hey, man, that's Lux, man, with all that Rubik's Cube shit.
Yeah, now fucking, man, we can't get one round from B. Dot ain't gave us a round without talking about Harriet Tubman yet, since we met him. Like, one round. God damn. Tell us something else. It's Lux's fault. I blame Lux. He the West. He think he fucking Lux.
Nah, that I ain't even gonna cap. That been like that before loaded. He been
I'm
like
talking
that.
shit. I don't give a fuck. That's not enough. That I'm not. We just sat and talked an hour about technicals and specifics and battle rap. Like, I'm not the type of nigga that could see something coming a mile away and lose to it. Like John, I seen that shit coming a mile away. Like, people don't really break that battle down to the technical. I wrote that battle so good, right? When you think about, you lay our content out. John gave me his multiple choice, the end of his first. My multiple choice I wrote was the beginning of my second. Or like mid of my second. You know what I mean? Like, you know how good, like greatly structured you got to be for that to land right there, and you feel like he might give me.
Sir, hear me out.
I see Daylyt coming. I see him coming a mile away, bro.
Look,
Fuck
I'm
no.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this, and I don't really care about how nobody feel about this, but there's the culture that place people in certain scenarios based on what they done in ECT, and there's some people who really know how shit work. There was no way John could beat you. No way. It was in my mind. It could never happen. It's two different skill sets. It could just never happen.
What, me and B-Dot?
No, you and John. It like there was no way he could beat you at all. It's not, to me. It's not possible.
What makes you say that?
I just understand the smaller things. Like, you cater to more of you cater to URL fan base just by how you look, where you from. Then you got John with the glasses. Like, those little things matter. You actually, you rap a little more, you punch a little more, you more aggressive, you more street. You gonna look a nigga directly in his eye. It's a lot of tangibles that you do that told me there is nothing he can do to beat you. Nothing. But I know this because I study battle rap different from hype or different from I'm a fan of that nigga, so I'ma just say he won because he my city. Like, I'm just looking at the technical aspect. Like, if we looking at a nigga's my player and we be like, okay, what's his rating in shooting or what's his rating in defense? You're higher than him in all the attributes.
That's. I mean, you don't have to answer this because you agree because you're a West Coast nigga, but that's literally the same thing I'm saying about B-Dot. Like, I technically cater to more of the masses than be like, there's not gonna be, if it's 3,000 people in there, 2,500 of them are not gonna want to hear him telling me about how my life shouldn't have went or how it was supposed to go. They just watched me survive wreckage. I should be dead somewhere in somebody's jail. Like, nobody, I don't see 3,000 people going crazy. Why he tell me how I should have listened to my mother? Or he comes in there and be a B-Dot that we never seen, and I beat him like that, and then it makes me even better. I'm coming here black hoodie with your red flag on it now.
Okay,
different than what you said for forever.
Now
I got an extra round in my pocket for that, just in case you want to. Go ahead, as you should.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. What if y'all locked in? It's known 25 because you said you're gonna make a nigga wait. Because known.
No, I'm trying to go this year, but I'm with you.
But no, all right. So like, say we locked in, known whatever, Summer Madness, whatever. The world opened back up. URL that made it to like 5,000 people venues or whatnot, whatever. It's a big. You're locked in. 2 days before the event. The new Transformer Dark Side variant pop out, and everything shut back in. Y'all back in the empty room after you didn't prep months.
He doesn't beat me.
Big stage.
He doesn't beat me. He doesn't. He's not even more popular than me in the app world. B-Dot isn't top anything, and I got 7 battles, and I'm top 10 everything. He doesn't beat me in no type of, because if you take it back to small rooms, now you're taking it to the computer. You're taking it to the internet. My fan base, I have times 50 of everything in B-Dot. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, everything. He doesn't beat me on no post. It's even worse. The outside, the stage makes it more public. Small room makes it more caffeine set and more caffeine. He don't beat me on no fucking votes nowhere. Don't nobody know B-Dot outside of no damn battle rap. I'm gonna bring. It's gonna be people there that just want to see it just to say I won. They can't even. He's speaking Spanish. He doesn't beat me. Sorry. But I can't wait to see you, Devon. I can't. I feel like, man, you want to talk about the kids and shit. I can't wait to see you.
I love you, dog. I love you. I'm gonna love you when we in that ring too. You gonna love it.
I know. Oh, I know. I just gonna be. I know it's gonna be the fight of my life.
Hashtag this my shit. I'm gonna whisper that right in your ear. This my shit.
As long as niggas like, I mean, I had to prove it, but as long as niggas know who shit this is, I'm totally fine with whatever you got to tell me, sir.
Sir, I'm getting that seat one way or another. I'm getting that champ. I'm getting that seat, dog.
You better off calling me and telling me you want a job, and me calling them and telling them to add you into the equation, and you thinking you gonna take it from me.
No. I don't want to take it from you. I'm gonna make you say, Devon, you can sit here.
Oh, okay. Got you. I appreciate you so much, man. You like my arch enemy in this shit. Like, you're the only one I think really got the mental power to like even bother me. It's really like some like Goku.
But this the crazy part. I don't want to stay there. I just want to sit one time, like to sit
To see how it feel.
Yeah,
pause. No freaking shit.
I want to sit in the chair one time. That's it.
Right. You like Majin Buu.
I want to sit in the chair and I want to critique somebody else. Like I don't know what that feels like. I want to sit there and be like, yeah, it was a good battle. I think so and so, did this. I just want to do that.
How high they gotta look at me, like how upper echelon they gotta look at me to tell me that I could battle and I'm like eligible enough to like tell what the fuck is right and what's wrong. Hey, Devon.
You're smart, dog. I tell niggas this all the time. You way smarter than what niggas think. You was on the debate team, dog. You smart. I know.
I hate that you know my life.
Talk that shit.
I hate that you know my life. But man, I mean, we had a good fruitful day, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out. We just talked ourselves through the whole day. We are now 4 days away from Midnight Madness. I mean, appreciate everybody for coming out. Y'all know this shit. Everybody have a good day. Be safe. Hope y'all made some money today, because I did. So, love all y'all. Everybody be safe. Be good. Have a great night. Midnight Madness out of here.